All right. What's up, folks? I'll turn my light on so I at least have the light on. Uh, 205 world records. That's right. Batman done did it, son. 205. Freedom of week. That's right. I said, I'm like Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris. I'll set the world records and you count them. That's right. That's what you need to be doing. Y'all folks need to be counting. You got to learn to count. Like Count Chocula. A one world record, two world records, a three. You're going to count these world records and you're going to keep counting, just like we're going to keep counting money. Boy, I done told you what it is. Hold on. All right. You got to focus right here. We're on a bike. All right. A lot of folks that can't drive. All right. Oh, because I'm Batman. That's fine. All right. We ain't never gonna stop. Never. Trying to see if that was my friend or not. I don't think so. Man, I feel bad, man, for my homie. I ain't seen him in a minute. I know he's going through stuff. It's hard. It sucks. I miss seeing my friends out here. One of the things that brightens my day. He's a good dude. All right, come on, come on. Uh, da, 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 da. Bang! Where is he? Oh, come on. Now start our nonsense today, Kate. Come on, cooperate, Kate. When we get an actual bat pod, we'll figure it out with semantics. I'm gonna keep calling it that. I like the word. So that we don't have to worry about that. It makes perfect sense why the bat pod has to be invented and given to me. I know I'm Batman. Hold up. But yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. Because Batman was on a bike, right? And then he had to graduate to something else, right? And something you can operate probably. I think that's what happens, and then I think they just invent the Bat Pod, and then Batman just kind of drives and does his thing, and everybody knows it's Batman, so it's okay. Uh, nah, we'll try to figure it all out the right way if we can, but we got to get me on some wheels, man. Like I said, we could get the electric scooter and give me some more bread, like a couple of $1,000s together. Like, it's very doable. Yes, it is. I came this far. If we could do that, really all I need, but I don't know, or like an electric bicycle, like I said, but like transporting it would be the hard part, I guess, if somebody drove me up to Austin or something. But even then, I probably wouldn't want to bring it. What I'd probably do is go up there and work until I could buy me a new one. That way I could just buy one up there and I probably could get everything right that I need, even if I got to come back to do it or, you know, all that. But it could work like that. I don't know. I don't know what God has in store for me. I think God's going to make it a hell of a lot easier than that. I don't think He's going to make me go up to Austin and work. I highly doubt it. I put in a lot of work to this, man. This is my work and my job and my career. I'm the CEO. I don't think that He would make me work like jobs for it too. I mean, I'm a chosen one. We're not meant for 9 to 5s. We're not. We don't fit in. I'm too powerful. It always was that way too. And everybody kind of catered to me and felt my presence when I was around. When I worked in like half the warehouses and helped to build everything for them, and they were all ungrateful for the most part. So everybody put me to work, and I built everything for them, but it doesn't mean they really capitalized off of it. A lot of them don't even make that much. They just work their job. You know, there's old guys I remember when I was a little younger in Austin, and they'd be talking. He had a name for it and everything. Them folks have names for the fact that they've worked the same career forever. Like, oh, I make for this. Ugh. It's like tumble brush, and that's why these folks can never get out the way. Come on, bro. But you got to pay attention out here at night because a couple of different factors. It ain't no joke. But yeah, like some folks in Austin, they be proud that they stuck at the same job, being used, being a wage slave forever. Like, I can't be proud of that, man. I mean, if I was making a living and getting money at the time, I thought it was cool. But then you realize, like, you have to step back and take a look at the entire system. You got to look at the whole world in the bigger picture. And then you'll start piecing the puzzle together and figuring it out. Like, yeah, you're making a little money, but you're working hard as hell and you're building something for a company, for a corporate interest. And they're making money off of it. Down, people just getting what they can get, like sea plankton. That's literally what it is. So if you really get smart and you figure out the game, what it really is, the real game, all the people, even the financial experts, whatever you want to call them, they all tell you the same thing. Build your own business. Oh man, I hope I didn't mess something up now. I don't know. I have to see in a minute. What is that sound? Oh, it's a twig. Twig? What do you think you're doing, Twiggy? Well, yeah. You want to build your own business and you want to focus on that and that only and keep building it. You know, that's the thing. Like, yeah, I'll work odd end jobs. I'll work for anyone and do anything, but I just want to be around folks that acknowledge reality. Like, I don't care about anything else, but you gotta kind of make sense. That's all. But yeah, no, what I'm doing on these bars is physically impossible. Nobody's ever done it. I don't know what folks are talking about. Like I said, they're trying to emulate by doing like fake handstands. That ain't the same thing what they're doing. And y'all are taking real lightweight dudes to even do it to try to copy, but it's not the same motion. They're just like, I don't know, kind of going up for a second and that's it. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's not the same, bro. I think it's way different. I really do. Because I know anything they can do, I could do. I'm way stronger than them. Way stronger. And then I mean, they're little homies. So that's my whole point. Like, what I'm kicking is real. Like, there's nobody at my strength level, dude. I don't know what y'all are talking about regarding all this other stuff. It just sounds like some jelly stuff to me, as usual, trying to talk about other factors that have nothing to do with what I do. Speed and quickness is power. Okay? Talking about all these other things, what's that got to do with power and strength? Nothing. Well, when you folks are sitting there talking, like, what? That was the craziest thing I ever heard. I'm stronger than you. Like, what? Yeah, and there's a purple unicorn that follows me around every day. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, hold on. I gotta see what this is. Usually can't get a moment of peace. Entitled. Super entitled. That'll be all right. I'm looking out for snakes. They're out here. But yeah, I'm stronger than you. Not a million years, brother. You got to be crazy. Stronger than me. Couldn't even do my workout one time, I guarantee it. Couldn't come close. I bet you couldn't do a couple of pull-ups. That's what I'm saying. Them folks be talking about the same weird stuff. Why do y'all repeat each other? That's so weird. Like, what that got to do with anything? Brother, that ain't what I do. That's got nothing to do with nothing. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. How can you sit there and act like you don't know what I'm about and what I do? Like, that's crazy. Like, what? And then act like your perception exists or is reality. Like, no, it's not. Like, you're really trying to ignore all of reality. Like, you have no idea who you're talking to. These folks serious? That's like when folks see me, like, yeah, I'm thin, right? So what? I'm pure muscle. Like, literally, pure muscle, bro. Look, what is you talking about, bro? Like, what is these folks talking about? Straight up. It'd be crazy, son. Look at that. Look at that. That's muscle. That's strength. That's Batman. That's definition, boy. Ain't none of y'all close. Stop yapping. Put your money where your mouth is. Want to compete with me? Pay me $100. That's the only way I'm competing. Not that folks are asking because they know better. Ain't nobody going to ask me to compete because they know they can't. You crazy? I do this for real, bro. Been doing this almost every day for how many years? Told you. Like I said, folks was like, yeah, I go out to that park. No, you don't. I've been coming out there every day almost for like 3 years. I ain't never seen you out there because you don't go there. Like, why would you just say things that don't exist and have these little smirks on your face like I care? Like, what is that? Like, yeah, you super jelly. That's all weakness. Right there, you forfeited. You basically saying, you know you can't keep up. Right, none of you can. I'm the real deal Holyfield. I invented all this stuff. All this stuff you watch on your TV with Conor McGregor and all that, I invented it, homeboy. They bit off me. That's me. I invented all that. I came up in the street doing that since I was yay high. Y'all ain't about that. None of y'all. What are you talking about? Well, I be telling them, like, you ain't going to do nothing. What are you talking about? That's crazy. Like, what? I'm going to act out because I'm upset because you won't be my friend. Oh, we'll talk. What they do? I'm going to act out. Look at this. You want to see what muscle look like? Look at that. Look, I'm not playing. Look at the lighting. Look at that. Look. It's because I'm so beautiful and pale. That's why you can't see it. See, I got that stuff you call hidden muscle. Look, I want to act like I'm playing. Look at that. Oh, I think I'm playing. What? Well, I'm the strongest in the West. I'm the strongest man in the world. You crazy? You got to be crazy to be playing with me. Like I said, when I get all the adequate, you know what, everything I need, and I got the money, just wait. I'm gonna look huge immediately because I'm gonna finally get what my body needs. I'm gonna finally get what I need, and y'all gonna be like, dude, I didn't know he was this strong. Like, because I'm gonna get stronger. I'm gonna fill out immediately because I'm giving my body what it needs finally because the training is on point. It's all there. Yeah, that's strength. When you can do it with nothing and come from nothing and go through those challenges of not having, of lack, of stagnation. Like I said, God had to put me through this period to make me stronger. When you could do that, you could do anything. I'm outdoing everyone in the world with nothing. Imagine when they give me everything, when God gives me everything. Imagine that. Well, I'm gonna be on a whole nother level. I'll be doing everything. I guarantee you. I bet you I'll be doing more muscle ups. I'm gonna keep pushing myself. I promise you. Promise you. I've done like 16 in a row. I'll do more than that. Sets with like 20 something. Like, stop it. All right, we'll be back. Stay mad, stay broke. We're gonna keep making dough.